You think she left because you weren't good enough. You believe she lied when she said she wanted loyalty, but the truth is deeper, darker, and far more ancient. What if I told you even she doesn't fully understand why she left? This isn't about hate. This isn't about blame. It's about decoding human nature, especially the part she can't even control. Today we go deep into the Stoic mind and the female psyche to uncover truths that most men are afraid to confront, but must learn if they want peace, power, and clarity in their relationships. Let's begin. Stoicism and human behavior. The ancient Stoics weren't pickup artists or relationship gurus. They were truth seekers. Men like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius sought to understand why we suffer and how we can rise above it. They didn't isolate men or women. They explored human impulses, nature, and the battle between reason and passion. And while they didn't use modern terms like trauma bonding, attachment styles, or evolutionary psychology, their insights were shockingly close to the truths we're only now beginning to understand. This video isn't to shame women. It's to help men see clearly and act with clarity instead of emotional confusion. Let's break it down. 10 truths about the female mind through the lens of Stoicism and psychological realism. She said she wanted loyalty, then disappeared. She told you loyalty mattered. She said, "I'm not like the others." She praised your consistency, your effort, your heart, then vanished. Why? Because what she says she wants and what her body and mind chase under pressure are often two different things. The Stoics warned, don't attach yourself to what a person says. Attach yourself to what they do consistently. Her desire for safety is real, but so is her need for novelty, emotional spikes, and unresolved drama from the past. She didn't lie. She didn't know herself well enough to tell you the truth. And you were loyal to an illusion. Don't fall in love with potential. Observe patterns, protect your time, and never confuse your loyalty with her readiness. Number 2. The illusion of free will. She chose to leave me. That was her decision, yes, but not fully. According to both modern neuroscience and Stoic insight, much of human behavior is driven by unconscious programs, biology, hormones, past trauma, family systems. Epictetus taught freedom is not achieved by satisfying desire, but by eliminating it. But many don't even know where their desires come from. She may not understand why she's drawn to chaos, the bad boy, or why emotional safety bores her. It's not always a calculated betrayal. It's a biological autopilot that hasn't been interrupted. Never assume she's acting with full awareness, but also never make excuses for behavior that disrespects your peace. Recognize she may not have chosen it, but you must choose what you tolerate. Number 3. Her biology doesn't ask permission. Estrogen, oxytocin, dopamine, evolution. Her choices are not just based on what's moral or logical. They're coded in millions of years of biological programming. The Stoics spoke about nature, physis, as the divine law all things follow, and nature and doesn't care about your feelings. She may crave a gentle man, but her body may respond more strongly to unpredictability, power, or even dominance, especially during certain hormonal phases. This doesn't make her wrong. It makes her human. Don't personalize her attraction triggers. Become the man who aligns with nature, not resents it. Strength, calmness, clarity, these are your weapons. Number 4, you're not dating her. You're facing her past. You thought you were building something new, but really you were stepping into an old battlefield. Her childhood, her exes, her broken beliefs. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And for many women and men, the past is more real than the present. Unhealed wounds don't just hurt, they distort reality. She may see your silence as neglect, your structure as control, your discipline as detachment. Not because it's true, but because that's what her emotional memory filters through. Ask yourself, am I relating to her or am I wrestling her ghost? If it's the latter, you'll lose. You can offer stability, but you can't heal her past. That's her journey. Number 5, the dark desire she hides. There's a side of her she doesn't talk about. A wildness, a need to feel taken, not negotiated with, a part of her that craves chaos just to feel alive. Carl Jung would call this her shadow. The Stoics might call it passion unrolled by reason. She may reject the drama in her words, but chase it in her behavior. Why? Because she's never met a man strong enough to handle that part of her without being consumed by it. If you don't lead, her chaos will. You must become the man who holds space for her shadow without feeding it. Discipline, calmness, boundaries. That's how you turn storms into stillness. Number 6, her love has an expiration date. You believed it was forever. But Stoics knew nothing is permanent, not even affection. Marcus Aurelius said, Soon you will have forgotten all things. Soon all things will have forgotten you. Her love may have been real in the moment, but feelings are like weather. They change. If she's not trained her mind, she'll follow whatever mood is strongest. And in that mood, your memory can disappear overnight. Stop assuming permanence. Enjoy her presence, but never base your identity on her feelings. Anchor yourself in principle, not passion. Number 7, she doesn't want peace. She wants power. This might hurt. Some women say they want peace but create chaos. Why? Because power feels safer than vulnerability. Many women learned early, if I stay soft, I get hurt. But if I control, I survive. Seneca said, he who is brave is free. But for her, freedom comes not through surrender but control. She'll test you, challenge you, push your buttons, not because she hates you, but because she wants to feel safe in your strength. Don't react, lead. She doesn't want a dictator, but she needs a man who can stand still in the storm. The more grounded you are, the more peace she'll find, even if she doesn't admit it. Number 8, the 2 women inside her. There are 2 women inside her, the one she shows the world and the one that whispers at night. One craves stability, the other wants to run. One loves you, the other wonders what else is out there. This isn't deceit, it's duality. Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Other thoughts, they swing between instinct and intention daily. Don't take her shifts personally. Stay centered. Let her storms pass and you'll see which woman remains. Number 9, why she chooses the man who hurts her. Ever wonder why she leaves a loyal man for the one who doesn't care? It's not logic. It's neurochemical addiction. Uncertainty triggers more dopamine than comfort. The Stoics warned us about path A. Those uncontrollable emotions that drag us away from reason. She doesn't chase the man who treats her well. She chases the one who activates her wounds. Don't become the man who plays mind games to get her attention, but don't become the man who begs for it either. Be the rare man who triggers peace and lets her choose healing or not. Number 10, what she craves, she fears. She craves strength, presence. Amen who doesn't flinch when she tests him. But here's the twist. The more grounded you are, the more seen she feels. And sometimes being seen is terrifying for someone still hiding from herself. Seneca once said, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. And sometimes to love a man like you would force her to face herself. Be the mirror, not the fixer. Don't dim your strength to make her comfortable. If she's ready, she'll rise. If she's not, she'll run. Either way, stay unmoved. Stoicism in the modern dating world. You can't control her mind. You can't rewrite her past. You can't force her to be loyal, present, or self-aware. But you can control your clarity, your emotions, your expectations, and your boundaries. The Stoics taught that peace isn't found in controlling others. It's found in mastering yourself. So remember, don't chase her, understand her, don't fix her, guide her, don't lose yourself, build yourself. Because in the end, the strongest man isn't the one who wins her. It's the one who doesn't lose himself trying.